I'm back.
Every time I walk out that door, every time I interact with anybody new, my purpose is to help change.
It's time to celebrate life. If you know that you're in charge of your life, it's time to stand up. If you know you want better for your life, it's time to stand up. If you know that you have what it takes to be in charge of your life, it's time to stand up. If you know that you are not just trying to be good for you, but for those around you, it's time to stand up. As a matter of fact, look to the person to your left and tell them you are enough.
I want to help you change, and just like you change, every time I interact with somebody, they help me change. It's no different than if I met an individual and they had 4 quarters and they needed change, or if I had $1 and they had 4 quarters, I need to change. We can swap the money. The value is still the same. They still got $1, I still got $1, but we both exchanged something, and it was a change for both of us. So every time I walk out that door, I inspire to help change lives just as much as lives have changed me.
Y'all been listening to the wrong people, watching the wrong things all your life, and it's time to put to rest all those negative thoughts, because you are enough. It's time to put to rest that self-doubt, because you are enough. It is time to get rid of that negative energy, because you are enough. It is time to stop listening to people that don't have the best interests of you in your life, because you are enough. So let's have a moment of silence. I want everybody to understand that you are the person that's in charge of your life. Everything that you have inside of you to be who you're supposed to be in life. You have a destiny, and that destiny can only be accomplished through you, by you, and only you, with the help of God. When you realize that you are the person you are, because you're not a carbon copy, there's only one you. They try to put you in a box. Society tries to put you in a box, but you can't be in a box. How can you be in a box when there's only one you? But then they tell you, think outside the box. What I'm trying to get you to understand is there is no box.
I want to pass on the things that I have to the generations behind me. By the time it's time for me to get called home and go to the grave, I want to be empty. I believe in bankrupting the cemetery, so I can't take this knowledge with me, because the cemetery is already full of brilliant ideas and unwritten books and innovative ideas. I can't take this with me, so I'm trying to leave it all here as Billy Graham Jr. to the next generation so somebody else can carry it on.
What up, what up, what up? And we're back. Man, it's been a fun-filled week. I had the opportunity to talk to the guests today a little bit beforehand, but as usual, I stopped it ahead of time because I didn't want those questions coming and, they pop in my mind. I was like, no, we got to save this for the audience. We got to save it for the audience because, as usual, we bring people on the show that are different types of business owners, different personalities, because I want you to connect to people that are living according to their purpose. They're following their vision of life, because believe it or not, I believe somebody out there, even if it's just one, will resonate with a guest that comes on this show. And man, y'all know me. I'm always about helping people, teach them how to turn their dreams into a reality, make their vision a reality. Well, today's guest, man, when I say I had to look up some of his stuff, he sent me some of his material, because he is all about dropping bars. You heard us all the time say dropping bars, dropping bars. This individual actually drops bars. He uses his lyrics to turn it into your vision. Man, I'm not even going to try and talk him up. I got to let him do it himself, because y'all going to be just as amazed as I am. I can only introduce you to the one and the only Lyrics to Vision.
What up, what up, what up? Man, I love that intro. I even had a hook for you and everything. I was ready to go. What box? There's no box. What box? There's no box.
Don't say that. I might hold you up to that.
Hey, I got you.
I would love some intro music, especially when it's time to walk on stage.
Hey, let's get it.
Nah, man, but I was finna dive in because I know you from Utah and all that, born and raised, but I was like, nah, I gotta let the people hear it from you themselves. Can you tell the world who is Lyrix?
Hey, what up? It's Lyrix to Vision. I'm from a small town called Twilla, Utah, 30 miles west of Salt Lake City. Born and raised. Lyrix was really not even developed until about 2004, until I lost 8 friends within 3 months. So at that time I was 4 years out of school, so 22. Lost 8 friends in 3 months. That's when I was writing poems and stuff throughout school and stuff like that, but I turned poems into rap when I lost all my friends and stuff like that, and then continued from there and stuff like that. That's when Lyrix was the me from school, me growing up. I was a basketball player, top-notch golfer, everything like that, thinking I was going to go be in the NBA. I didn't do anything else but ball and golf. That was my life. And then my senior year, I got an injury. It chipped a bone out of my ankle. And then I didn't get into the college I went for. So kind of went down a different turn. And then, got into a little trouble, we do like, hey, we ain't all saints, so, spent some time, just getting in trouble and just having fun and losing control. I never even drank alcohol until after 20 years old, stuff like that. We'll get into that story a little bit later, or when we walk, but yeah, I was just dreaming to play in the NBA, and then just wrote poetry on the side just for fun, just because I like to rhyme, I guess, or learn. And then when it came time to see what it was, I turned everything into that music. And then the music just started going, and we started touring through Utah, some places in Arizona, and clubs, partying just nonstop. And it just lost focus to where I was listening to some of the songs. I'm like, why am I like, why are we hyping up alcohol or, all this other stuff that I'm doing and I really never realized it until 2019 when I had an alcohol withdrawal, seized off the hospital bed, split my head open in front of my mom.
Wow.
And then I believe, cause I woke up in a neck brace, so I don't remember it, but my mom remembers it like, but I'm so grateful for it because whatever happened while I was out, I came out knowing more too. Because the reason why I wrote that song for them, for my friends, families, and stuff that got lost, that passed, I was just aiming to heal and stuff like that. So it brought me back to that. So I went into a little recovery center for about 35 days, but from day one, I knew I was helping people. So I started helping people because they were depressed, didn't want to be there. So I found them a different perspective to see why they're there and what they can learn and what we can, what we can all achieve and all this. So from there on out to now, I've been pedal to the metal, pushing every bit of this message to try to help people find happiness in life, to find true peace in life, and to find, their purpose, what they really want to do. Because at the end of the day, it's the vision in you, not the vision in me. It's the vision in you. And that's what I lead and push. So,
man, I love that vision in you, and I want to use that to pick up on something that you said earlier. The vision in you, not the vision in me. You said you're on the route, basketball, everything, the injuries. Sorry to hear that. And you said I was writing poetry on the side, and I try to get people to understand, especially parents with kids or even young kids, like, when you're doing something and you're using a gift, because I call it a gift, you're using a gift, it seems natural to you. It seems easy. Like you almost think everybody can do it. But believe it or not, everybody can't write poetry. And most people, when they hear of a certain gift, like say a rapper, they just think, oh, that person knows how to rap. Nobody thinks about the poetry that's involved in it, that vision that you have within yourself. So I want to go back to that when you said poetry. What type of poetry were you writing at that time that helped you, that you said was for fun, that was just helping you get through the moments?
What's crazy and real though, that it was all positive, change the world type of stuff. I wish I could still have them because, my storage, I had a storage so many years back that got hit. So all my stuff, so I lost so much stuff. but I had all those poems in there. But it was all changed the world for the kids, because I was a real, I was a Michael Jackson fan, Tupac fan, Bone Thugs and Harmony fan, Def Leppard, Skid Row, Metallica, all those guys. That was my age. That's how I grew up. And Tupac, with the way he uses his words and his lyrics, is all poetic. And Bone Thugs and Harmony, that's what comes with the quick flow, when I can drop in little quick flows, because I didn't just learn how to rap. I studied it as I was learning. You know what I'm saying? So like, I used what I've learned from how I could rap in their songs, you know what I'm saying, and put it into my own. So
now I want everybody to pick up on what Lyrix just said. I tell people all the time, because I'm real big on education, but the system that we live in today makes people believe the only way you get education is go to high school, then go to a 4-year college, get master's, bachelor's, even go out the doc. Like, you have to follow their path. Yeah. But I try to tell everybody all the time, like, college necessarily isn't for everybody. There's other ways to graph your knowledge. That's why you have certain things like critical careers that are important, like HVAC, plumbing. They don't necessarily have to go to college. And Lyrix just explained that in order to be the rapper, to transition from just writing poetry to becoming a rapper, he had to study the craft of those that are already doing it. Yeah. And you hit on something earlier when you said about you're in the different clubs, you're hearing the different things, the different songs, and you're like, why is everybody rapping about just this? And I want people to understand, everybody has a story to tell. Yeah. Just because you're listening to a certain type of music, watching a certain type of movie, that's that individual story. And you heard that Lyrix said the vision in you. Now, some people will resonate, because there's a certain songs, I'm not going to lie, it has alcohol and all that stuff in it that I resonate with, because let's be honest, transparent, drink. You drink alcohol, so you resonate with certain things. That doesn't mean that defines your life. And Lyrix went and found another way, and it transitioned. Now, I believe that God, there are certain things to put us on certain paths. You were poetry, you were there. You got injured. Sorry to hear about that, but it shifted your gears more towards the poetry. And then rest in peace to your 8 friends, praying for their loved ones and family members of those that are lost. It shifted you again into rapping, into helping promote a positive thing. Can you tell me, and the guests and all the people out there, what was that transition feeling? Because somebody might be feeling what you're feeling right now, and it's time for them to transition to that next step in life. What was that transition feeling inside of you that said, this is the route and path I need to go?
When I woke up in that neck brace in front of my mom, that was it. Because I'm a huge mama's boy. When I knew I broke my mom's heart, that shut it down. And then I wrote a song actually about it, and it's powerful to be on the albums. But that was it. Because I even asked myself, like, what if that would have happened in front of one of my friends, somebody other than my mom? But God knew to put somebody so strong that was going to really show me, and really do it. So from that day forward, man, I haven't drank a drop. I don't do anything but pursue into positivity around everything. I dedicate my whole life to trying to help every single soul possible. And I'm ready to do whatever I got to do. And God's leading the way. So each day I wake up and see where I'm going. If we're blessed with a new breath, let's go and let's take on each day. You got to get up and get it. Like my song, let's go. I'm getting pumped up. Trying to stay calm.
No. We all about transparency over here. So if you get that feeling in that mood, hey, we're not mad. Take off with it.
It's that energy.
You said something because I told you, people on a daily basis, and you probably, because remember, it's your gift. You probably do it so much that you don't realize that you're doing, but you drop some bars right there. Now, you basically, when you said about when you woke up with the neck brace with your mom, people don't understand, like, it's your why. Your why is what drives you. And Lyrix just told you at that time, at point in time in his life, his mother was a big reason for that why. And he saw that look on her face, that feeling, that energy, that connection. He could not let his why down, because believe it or not, when you're not living according to your purpose, you're not chasing your dreams, using your gifts, it's not being disrespectful to you. It's being disrespectful to those that have faith in you, the people that see the greatness in you. People on social media, we like to see the likes. We like to see the follows. Don't get me wrong. Those people are watching you. They are watching you, but they don't see your greatness. And the people that are a part of your why, the people in your why see your greatness.
Mm-hmm.
Now, you said that because, hey, got to let you know, we got a lot of people tuning in. I appreciate Angela for being here. Got Susan here. Got my mama here because, hey, my mama's mama boy too. So I get where you're coming from.
Let's go.
But I got a question.
What's up?
That you just hit me with when you said about the mama's boy, because it's different levels in people's life. And I just got to ask this question. When you have that as the mama's boy, and I want people to catch it real, because it could be daddy's girl. I don't care how you want to face it. At what level does it transition and your why moves on to because those people or friends you lost, that became your why?
Yeah.
People you interact with become your why. Yeah. Who are those other people in your circle that became your why over the years that make, because you said it yourself, you was like, I gotta go harder. Somebody or something or people came along that strengthened your why to make you go harder.
God has blessed me with so many amazing individuals. My mom, my sister, for sure. Tamisa Powers, she has been a huge blessing in so many ways. My homie JP Deli. I don't like, if we would have met at a different time of life, we probably wouldn't have became what we are. And he's on a growth and the development side, and I'm on this push. God brought us together because, you know, I always ask God for things like, please help me find somebody to help me build this team to grow this community and help me, you know, expand all this love, because love's free. People forget love's free. Like, show some love, give some love, man. It never hurts to help somebody have a better day. You know what I mean? Anybody you see walking by, if their head's down and they got like some pink or purple, yellow, green shoes, man, those shoes are so nice. I like those, man. And maybe that just changed their whole day, their whole life. You never even know, just by you saying something that simple. You know what I'm saying? People, I just trying to help people believe in themselves, find their vision in you, love themselves, and help spread love around the world. That's what it is. Let's spread it.
Man, I couldn't have said it, because like you said, spreading love is free. I remember one point in time, my kids even asked me, especially my oldest son, like, Dad, you're very friendly. You speak to everybody. I'm like, it does no harm to say hello, or when you're passing, or depending on your community, sometimes it's just a head nod, maybe a wave. Yeah. But then my military career, I started to realize I would ask people like, hey, how you doing? And they'd be like, oh, good. Oh, good. Oh, I'm good. And then it dawned on me. When did good become great?
Yeah,
So now, don't get me wrong. There are people that are like, they're literally just doing good. Yeah. But sometimes you can see it if you're connecting with people.
Yeah.
You see that, oh, I'm good. And it's like, oh, you're good. So what's going on today? Some people now, I'm not saying you can do that on everybody in today's climate. I understand the world is not where it needs to be. Yeah. You just can't dive in conversations like that with everybody. But like you said, a small compliment goes a long way.
Anything, man. It's so easy to share love, and it makes you feel so much better, you know, and because you got to build that. Everybody's just lost within the internet world, you know, and all the insecurities. I mean, of course, everybody's got what they got, or whatever the insecurities are, but whatever cards we've been dealt with, let's figure out whatever progress we got to make to where we want to get, to where we want to be happy. So like, if you want to be to this level, okay, cool. Let's blueprint out how to get you to that level. And then you're there, help somebody else get it, help the kids grow. You know, it's a repeating cycle. It's just a big energy bubble, and we're just gonna take it across the world. Because I ain't giving up. I ain't stopping. Ain't nothing gonna stop me. So I got a big vision, and it ain't just the music. There's a lot more coming.
Man, I like how you use that card analogy. I'm sorry. Y'all know me. I'm gonna dissect it. I'm gonna bring it back because Lyrix throw bars so fast that I don't want you to miss it. He say sometimes we're dealt a certain hand. But so many people in life, we look at social media, we look at what the world tells us we're supposed to be at, and we think it's just time to fold and push our hand in and just call it quits. No, reshuffle the deck. Keep reshuffling. You never know. You might be one shuffle away from the winning hand, but you folded and threw the cards in before it was your turn. So many of us, we're trying to match our cards to everybody else's cards. I'm sorry, people. This is not goldfish. This is like Texas Hold'em. You got to know when to hold them and when to fold them, and you got to know when the winning hand comes, and you got to know when to get up from the table and walk away with your winning hand. Because it's two sides to every story. Some people will be winning, and they'll find a way to bring detriment to their life. So where they start losing. But that's where people like Lyrix come in, where he's trying to give you the vision through his lyrics. Now I have a question, because you said something else.
Can I just give you one quote real quick on that?
Oh, give it to us.
Never give up the fight, even when you lose sight, because one glimpse of the light will change your life. Could change your life.
No. You guys to say that again. You got to say that again. They need that again.
Okay. Where is my poster? Can I grab my poster real quick?
Yeah, go ahead. We need that.
Just so I don't say the wrong words.
Man, y'all thought I was playing. He's dropping bars. You better be listening closely because you know how gifts work. It just rambles off his head like that. You got to be listening. Don't worry. I'm going to help you break it down because Lyrix is dropping straight bars for us.
Okay, we got it. Okay, you guys ready? Never give up the fight, even when you lose sight, because just one glimpse of the light can change your life. Lyrics to Vision. This is my new posters for this year. Oh, I got to put up to the camera.
Man.
I got the quotes on it. I'll have to send you some. I sent Ernest some. Sign it and I'll personalize it and everything. Because I got the albums coming out this year, so I got a lot of stuff coming out. Even my first copyright owned poem, my very first one out ever.
Now, I saw something on that poster I got to ask about.
Yeah.
It looks like you're holding like a chain that says time is now.
Yep.
Man.
Time is now. Oh, right here.
I like that. I'm going to have to get me one of those.
Got it on my hand. And even got, let's do one more real quick. I even got watches.
now you got it. I'm sorry that you just gave us the watches. It's tatted on you. Like you got it on your chain. You have to tell us, like, where did time is now come from? So
time has now come from my friend Jesse. He's a secret director or like an agent. He's like it's a secret company like skincare and stuff like that. So he had these watches. He owns a business called Time Is Now. And when he does his presentations, he would speak about what time is now. And then that just hit me so hard. And I'm like, I'm going to live that. So ever since from that day, I literally live time is now. So what it is just stay in the present. Don't focus on the past. Don't focus on the future. Look where you're at right now. It's okay. Calm down. Everything's all right. If you got a breath, that's all you need. You know what I'm saying? That's all we need. It's just like, go to my YouTube. There's probably like 7 or 8 music videos on there. They're so powerful within the lyrics. I promise it's going to hit home on so many people. That's why my biggest thing is just to get it across to help people. I don't want all the big things. All I want is everybody with big smiles. That's it. Let's just live and do what we're going to do and teach and raise our kids and just be great. Always be great. Everybody always asks me, how are you today? I'm always great. Why? Because it's a great day to have a great day, because I choose to have a great day. I'm in control of me. I'm living the vision in me 24/7. And I'm tatted the vision in me 24/7. Let go, let God. Anything out of your control, let go. You know what I'm saying? Let go, let go, let God, let go your higher power. Because I never, whoever believes in what, who am I to judge? You know what I'm saying? So all I do is, let go, let God take it, when you're struggling. And if it's out of your control, why stress on it? Why worry about it? We beat ourselves up so much stuff on something that's just literally out of our control. You know what I'm saying? I get passionate about it, like it's deep, because it's just real. I really live this every day. And that's why I push it so hard, so.
Man, I can't agree with you more, because I don't know if you saw it popped up, because somebody popped up and it was like, no opportunity wasted. Like, that's my biggest thing with the now. Like, that's my motto, no opportunity wasted. And as you see B coming in, I agree with you. Lyrix is amazing. I'm so happy that he was able to help you with so many trials throughout life, because that's what it's all about, using the gifts that you have to help others. And so many of us have our gifts and we keep them to ourselves. When you think about it, gifts are meant to be giving away. And I like what you said about let go and let God, letting the control, because so many of us get wrapped up. I used to be very bad about it, thinking I had to control everything. Yep. And when you're doing that, it's not doing nothing but holding you back, keeping you down. And that control part was in my head. And this is what it does to a lot of people. It does one of two things. It has you looking so far in the future that you're not focusing on the present to help you and your family, loved ones, your circle get to the future. Or that control has you holding on to things that you couldn't fix in the past, and you're dragging them through life, and you're wondering why you're not able to get to your future, because you're still holding on to stuff from your past. And I tell people all the time, when you don't have control, let it go. I got a funny story. And then I was in Wingstop. I was in a Wingstop, and the computer went down. So they had to do everything by hand, but then the computers came back up and they were playing catch up. People were sitting there mad. I ordered this long ago. I'm coming to pick up my order, and they're mad. And I'm sitting there, and I'm just sitting there looking at the woman. She was like, "Why? Are you okay?" I'm like, "No, I'm fine." I'm like, "You couldn't control the computer. I couldn't control the computer."
Yeah.
I'm like, "What I can control is I can stand here, wait patiently, and wait for you to catch up." And so somebody asked me, like, "Why does it not bother you?" I said, "It could be worse. I could be one of the people that are standing at the stoplight asking you for money so I can get food versus me standing in Wingstop waiting for the food to come. I'm sorry, I'm going to be inconvenienced because something that was beyond everybody's control." And when you start looking at stuff that you can't control and worry about the things you can control, like if you see me mad about something, it's because something I did. It's not something that you did. Like I can't control your thoughts, your mind. That's
exactly.
everything.
Self-control, self-thoughts, self-love, all of it. But yeah, that's a great story though.
But you said something earlier, and I want to double back on that because it's going to lead. It's kind of segueing into where you're going now. When you said about helping others, showing how to, because coaching, I guess you could say, they say life coach. I'm not real big on a life coach thing because everybody's life is different. I call it. I'm more of a mentor or a guide, like a coach. I think coach, like you said, basketball, we design plays. We're gonna go execute them to go win the championship. Me, I can't coach you because I'm not winning the championship of your life. I can help guide and mentor you to get to the next level. But where did that level of thinking? How does your level of thinking help others? Like people like B that chimed in. How does your thinking? What do you do to help others? What would you say to help others?
I tell people every day, believe in yourself. I believe in you. It resonates different when somebody else tells you that. You know what I'm saying? Or good job, man. I'm very like anybody who knows me, just like I'm positive around. I'm just a happy dude always, and can turn. There's not one thing in this world I can't turn from a negative into a positive because all the mind training and I had to make progress to build my mind to where it is. So my mind is to where it only sees positive thoughts. I built it and built the negative on the back burner to where I don't even see that. I see the good at all because the bad's going to take you down. And that's not where I'm going. And that's where I'm leading everybody. Follow me. Let's go. Me and God, we already talked. It's game. I'm going. We're going. And I'm going to get as many people just to love themselves and just feel free to do whatever. People just get so scared of what people think. Like some people are in, you could say, families and stuff stick together because they're really not happy, but they're too afraid to take a risk somewhere else. You got to always remember at the end of the day, it's the vision in you. It's your life at the end of the day, 100%. So you want to live it, upset all the time. Like, oh, I hate this job, man. It's go take a chance. It's up to you, live it up like this. We only get one shot at life. You know what I'm saying? Let's go. Let's live it up. Let's help people. Let's get all this world out of this craziness that it's in and get to where everybody's just high-fiving each other and loving each other, no matter what country, whatever it is. Let's just go all together. We all human race. Let's go. Let's love each other and let's just move. Let's keep moving and just bless the world. Let's go. Like, can't stress it enough.
If we can clone you over and over and have that mentality, because you just said it, like we only got the one life. I've never seen somebody on their deathbed say, "Man, I wish I would have took that Instagram picture a little better," or "Man, I wish I would have had a big nice house." Or matter of fact, my car wasn't nice enough. They say they wish they had more time to do this and that. And that's mainly about living the time that they wish they had. If you listen to each one particularly, it's the time that they wish they had was about doing their life their way, not the life that we've been programmed to live or the life of others. Like you said, you have those family members. I want everybody to understand this. Your family, the ones that really care about you, they want you to be safe. They want you to be comfortable. They don't want you to be everybody wants the best, but they want you to do it the safe route that they know.
Exactly.
And you said it. That's the game of life. But it's also what you said about the negativity where you push it to the side. Because I'm a big believer where your focus goes, your energy flows. And that you have to believe in yourself. And there's nothing wrong with telling people that. And I'm gonna give you a good example because me and Lyrix be basketball. We love us some basketball. Ball is life. Think about everybody that you think of that's the famous basketball player. Michael Jordan was Michael Jordan. He was just like a regular guy. Then when they started saying Air Jordan, he's this and that. They started telling him, and he started believing something. He was already good. He made it to the NBA, but he started believing something in himself that everybody was telling him that propelled him to greatness. We watched Kobe Bryant on the scene. He was behind Shaq and all them coming off the bench. But when we started calling the Mamba, we started putting it into him, and he became greater than he was when he was just entering. We told LeBron James he was the king before he played his first game. And he has not stopped living up to king stature on or off the court since then. So you have to do what Lyrix said. You have to put that inside. And I have to be, I can't lie, transparency. I wasn't always the best at this either, especially when it came to family, kids, all that, loved ones. It's something that I had to figure out. Because, we tell our kids, oh, good job, pat on the back. But then when they mess up, we're like, you messed this up. But you have to think, when are you doing that? Hey, man, you guys are great. You're doing a good job. Just keep pushing it out there. You have to hear it. And you're going to hear so much that you're going to believe it, because there are some people that can start it within themselves. You may be one of them out there. But if you're not, it does not, like Lyrix said, it's nothing to, giving out love is free. So and just out what you want and you'll receive it back. I'm real big on that. Now, I'm curious because you help so many people. What are some things that you can think of off the top of you? Because people don't resonate with what you're saying all the way yet, I think. What are some things or some examples of ways that out the blue that God just had you in the right time, right place, and you're like, this is my moment to help?
Man, just a couple days ago, me and my son was over here in the lake playing football. He likes to play catch and dive for the ball in the water. So, okay, cool, I'll go with him. And then there's a bunch of kids about 60 yards out, but they're just a bunch of kids, so they're just having fun. I didn't see nothing. And then I see a mom throw a life jacket into the water for one of the kids to take to the kid that was drowning or something. So I put 2 and 2 together, and I kicked off my water shoes, told my son Major, come find my shoes, because it's dark lake water, you can't see. I said, bring your goggles, come find my shoes. And I took off, went, and I picked up that kid. I got him. I said, which one's drowning? I seen him, and I picked him up out of the water and swam back with one arm. Shoot, and this is my first time swimming since knee surgery. I had knee surgery last year, but hey, God gave me the power. I did it like this. Nobody even got there quicker than me. Like, I was in and out. We had dude. And I looked at it and I said, well, God needed me here today. That's why I'm here. So, and I look for all these signs, because vision is the art to see what is invisible to others. So I really, really look.
Go back and say that again. Say that vision again.
Vision is the art of seeing what is invisible to others. So with that meaning being like, we are blessed in so many ways each and every day, but so many only see it and so many don't, because people don't. They don't open up for it. They got a single line vision. You got to be open-minded. This is a beautiful life. Everybody's different. Nobody's the same. We're all different. Let's accept and learn from each other and grow. Let's go, man, dude. I'm about to do a backflip off this desk.
No. We just fixed that knee. We don't need that.
Yeah, we fixed the knee. We're good.
No, but man, on behalf of those kids, the parents, that's a blessing, brother. I'm glad that you were there at that time. And the time is now. You saw something and you had to react, but it only happens when you have that mindset, because you said it. Somebody sitting right there did not have your mindset, and they threw a life jacket out there. The time is not to throw the life jacket. The time to throw the life jacket, the life jacket time passed. That should have been done before the kid went out there. That's when the life jacket. Now that that time's over, you need to go to the next time, and you did exactly what you were supposed to do. And I don't want people to miss what he just said. I say no opportunity wasted. Lyrix is telling you the time is now. There are going to be opportunities that present themselves. And if you don't take advantage of that opportunity at that moment, it's going to pass you by, and you're going to have to wait on the next one, like a bus. You're going to miss the bus. You got to wait for the next one. Now, that's why so many people, I want you to listen very closely. You think you're behind in life. You're not behind in life. You're exactly where you're supposed to be. Your time is coming. But I want you to remember, how many buses did you let pass before you realize I need to get on that bus to get to my destination? Or that plane, whatever the vehicle is that you need. Lyrix's vehicle, he originally thought it was basketball, sports. He did not let the vehicle of writing poetry pass him by. And he got in and he was writing with poetry. But then the vehicle led to rapping. That all started to change his mindset to where he was able to help that kid. I'm telling people, I'm about to be like Lyrix. I'm about to jump off this table and do a backflip with him.
Well, the big thing is just to wake up with breath. Like I pray and I pray, and even before I go to bed, if I may wake up with new breath, and hopefully it's a beautiful day, and may it be a beautiful day or something. You know, in my prayer, I say the same thing over and over again. I say, you know, if anybody is out there that needs help, please bring them in my path or bring them to me somehow, you know. And then, you know, just like, I'm a
no,
so
you're right.
And I'm so blessed, and I'm so grateful. Like so many things I've asked for and received because I see him when he sends them, and I recognize him when he sends them. And it's so real. And I'm so blessed to be where I am, and to even do this interview with you, brother, and all this stuff. It's amazing for real.
So we're not finna let people miss what you just said. The things that you pray, because you heard what Lyric said. He's very specific about what he prayed for. I tell people all the time, it's no different than you talking to your boss or to a parent. If you walk into your boss's office and you just say, "Hey, I want a raise," your boss gonna probably be like, "No, not gonna." But if you're specific, especially you're not prayed about it, the average person makes $87,000. I'm only getting paid $70,000. If you want me to stay at this company, you're gonna have to pay me $90,000. When you're specific about what you want in life, my wife is big on this, and this is manifesting. It's no different than manifesting. You have to be specific, but after you're specific about it, no different than when you pray and ask God about something. Then you have to get into action. You can't just sit there and be like, "Hey, I want this," and then just sit on the chair and be like, "It's gonna come."
No.
We see so many people be like, "Well, I talked to God about it. I'm just waiting on him to answer my prayers."
He ain't showed up yet. Like
God doesn't work like that, everybody. And I want you to understand what Lyrics is saying, because he keeps saying the vision in you. God gives you the idea, then he gives you the vision, then he gives you the knowledge. All these things require you to do something in order for the blessings to start coming down. That's why Lyric says they just keep coming and coming and coming. You can't catch your blessings with a closed hand, and too many people have closed hands right now.
Yep. Yeah, you gotta be open to any like if it's out of our control, just learn about it. It's cool. Like, or don't. Like anything that we think we lose or we fail at, no, there's things to learn from it. You know, there's always things to learn of it to give it a better attempt. Or maybe you learn you don't like it and you want to do it anyway. You never be like, "Oh, I failed." No, you actually just close the door and you know not to go that way no more. You know what I'm saying? Now you can go back in the tree trunk and climb up and branch out a different way. And okay, if that one don't work, come back in the tree trunk. Let's go. You know what I'm saying? I weird it different, but like weird.
No,
I word it different.
No, it makes sense. It makes sense because people don't even realize like how you just said, it just closed that door and like it doesn't work that way. Do you know it took them 1,000 times to figure out how to make the light bulb? All they did, they that's 999 times. Oh, it doesn't work that way. We can't do that. That's that door that Lyric's closing. Because guess what? That 1,000 times, all of a sudden, that light came on and that vision was able to be seen in those dark corners. A lot of us are sitting in dark spaces, and we're not turning that light bulb on that Lyric's is talking about. And it all starts here in the mindset that he is telling you about.
And even opportunities, you know, some people say, "Oh, we got to wait for an opportunity." No, you can create your own opportunity. Like for instance, say, so Utah Jazz it was sold out, and oh, dang, the tickets are sold out. No, you can create the opportunity by going up there, being in the stairs, and maybe somebody ain't gonna make, or maybe somebody's selling some tickets. There you go, you got in. But just because you gave up early go through with it. Go try, and try. That's a big thing. No, don't say try to me. You either do it or you don't, because trying, you're already doubting it in so many ways. Like in so many people, when I talk about, I give advice to so many people in so many ways, and they're all, "Oh, well, I'm trying." Okay, cool. That's where you're messing up. You're trying, so you're no doubt, you're doubted. All of it is doubt. You're doubtful, so you're not doing it. So you're either gonna do it and learn from it, or do it and make it. You know what I'm saying? It's just you got to do it or don't. But trying is just, you're just scared to actually convert. Just convert and just like back when in my drinking days, if I could told myself this back then, that it was this easy to believe in yourself and do it, because it really is. Happiness comes from you. Nobody else, no cars, no trucks, no houses, no wives, no spouse, no kids, no nothing. It comes from inside you. Once you find you and accept you for all your goods and bads that you are, and just accept it and be like, "Hey, that's it. That's happiness. That's life full to me." Most people pass away with never finding that because they get too scared to take that risk. don't be afraid to take the risk. It might be the risk that changes your life all the way to the top. You know, whatever you want to do, never give up. Let go, let God. The vision's in you, and the time is now. Let's go. Shoot.
Man, you gave some bars right there. Happiness, you are correct. I don't care if you're not happy within yourself, nothing that happens around you, nothing you encounter, you're never going to be happy. You have to find that happiness inside of you. You have to find that within yourself. Nobody can do it for you. You have to do it. But then you also segue off of that when you're talking about the happiness. We talked about the control. We talked about the vision. But it all keeps coming back to the root thing of you.
Yep.
You are the root of all of the stuff that because like you said, there's no try. I haven't seen somebody that there's no, I tried to be successful. I tried to obtain greatness. I tried to be debt free. You're either going to go after your greatness. You're either going to go after and be successful, or you're going to go out there and do whatever it is that you're trying to chase. But there's no in between. There's no gray area. It's black and white. You're either going to do it or you don't.
Yeah, same with can't. Because if you can't, you just don't know how. Learn how. YouTube, everybody's blessed with YouTube. I didn't have all this stuff growing up. Man. I wish I had this mindset way back in the day, because man, that would have been to a whole different level, and we would be talking to the world. Promise you that.
We're on our way.
I mean, we are talking to the world. You already know, but I mean, we be out there getting it.
Exactly. Me and my wife had this conversation all the time, and it's like, we didn't have this like this, but then I had to think about something. What was going around in our time that our parents was like, we didn't have what y'all had, and if we would have had that, and I get it. I want people to understand what he said, because Lyrix threw something else in there. If we would have had this back then, but what did he follow that with? He said, but I also needed that mindset. We had things when we were younger, because I'm an 80s baby. We had things when we were younger that our parents didn't have, but we didn't have the mindset we have now. And people like Lyrix is running around. That's Lyrix the vision. He's putting it in a way to help not just every general, but everybody in general to start having that mindset now in whatever stage they're in, because now is the time. The time is now.
As long as you cannot wait.
Man, everything that you're saying is coming full circle. I see why you chose time is now, vision in you. Let go like God. It all makes sense, because it's like a full circle.
I just seen a message from my tattoo artist Wendell. My tattoo artist just said, "Was sorry."
No, you're good. I appreciate Wendell.
He's the one that blesses all this vision in me. You know, everything on me is positive and inspirational. A part of me. It's a real vision in me. I don't do them because I want to. I don't do them because I need to. I do them because I want to. Because I want to be a walking, talking, positive inspiration. You know, that's just me. And the devil gets my voice. I got all in. Wendell out. Yeah, let's go.
Now, you can't just shout Wendell out and show all that great work not tell people how they can get a hold of Wendell.
Oh, hey, Ink. He's gonna have to post it. It's
Wendell. Put your information in the feed, Wendell.
Wendell,
put your information in. I want people to get in touch with you, because that's some great work you do.
And I'm blessed. You know, I ask God for somebody to, not only be an artist for me, but to be a close person. Wendell's a great person. So that's another person that's been brought to me, by God, and another strong individual in life. And he's very talented. And I love seeing him and helping him expose himself in any way, because he is really good at what he does. So, I mean, there's so many people, you guys, Ernest, like, I've been trying to get my bio done for so long because I knew I needed to make these things for this magazine. And then all of a sudden, everybody tells me no. And then all of a sudden, Ernest, then I see it. I was like, oh, God's just telling me, oh, no, I ain't going to get these guys. I'm going to get somebody that does it for a living, clear across the world, and get you a good one. And then, okay, thank you, God. Okay, I see it now. My bad. See, I got it. But like we have a great relationship, like, and it never really started until, that, because back in my other days, I was the guy that would pray when I was in trouble, pray not to go to jail again, or pray not to do, you know what I'm saying? And until I don't even pray to ask for things. I pray to lead me ways to get to things. You know what I'm saying? Instead of, please give me this, please show me how to get there. You know what I'm saying? And I watch signs and I see them daily. Like the devil ain't no joke. He tried. He tried to come down and bring a rail cross guard on my car and my son like a week ago.
Wow.
I knew why. Me and my son, we went and helped my friend JP. Like he's going through a thing, so I went and helped him. And the devil's like, he don't like me anyway. That's cool. I'll fight him. He don't scare me. And then thank God, if I didn't look up because the light turned green and I started to go and I looked up and that thing was coming down. The train was like maybe 4 cars away from me, so I gassed it underneath. And if I didn't look up, man, that thing would have came. I don't know if it would have held my car, but we would have found out, But like after that happened, I laughed and I said, "Devil, man, you're such a dirty dog. My son's in the car." Said, "You got a problem with me, homie? Let's go fight, because I'll fight him. I tell God all the time, if he needs me to go up there with Michael, let's go. Let's go. I'll fight him."
Oh, I love how you said that when you said the devil don't like me, and I want people to catch what he said.
Yeah,
because my grandma used to always tell me, if you don't run into the devil at least 2, 3, 4 times a day, then you're most likely walking with him.
Mm-hmm.
So if you just think things are going great and it's like the devil doesn't do anything to try to deter you, distract you, then you're probably walking with him hand in hand, skipping along, frolicking down the street, however you want to put it. But you also said something about how you said you communicate with him all the time, because many of us, I used to be just as guilty. I only called on him when I needed something.
Yep.
And I want people to think about that from a communication sense, because you're communicating with them. Think about a relationship, whether it be with a spouse or with your kids. What if you only talk to those individuals when you wanted something or when you needed something because things were going bad? How long do you think that relationship would hang in there?
That's how the kids do, though, right?
Yeah, that's how the kids.
I got a 16-year-old. I don't even hear from her.
Man,
she needs something.
You don't hear nothing. That Wi-Fi go out or something like that. Oh my goodness gracious! The whole house is burning on fire. Yep. But no, you gotta communicate. If you not just during the good time, the bad times, during the good times, just anytime. You're having a communication, just talking to God. Like, it's not that big of a deal. And I want people to understand, like, me and Lyrics, I don't know where everybody's tuning in from. As you hear, we're talking because our faith, our spirituality is around God, but that doesn't knock any other religion. Like, whatever your religion may be, whether it be Muslim, Hindu, whatever it is, follow your religion. That's who your higher being is. I'm not knocking, I don't knock anybody. It's your vision in you. Like, we just got to understand that you have to have a communication with them. Whoever that may be. And I like how you put that. So when you're out there helping people with their mindsets, how do you help them do that communication piece as well?
How do I help them? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
I give them different perspectives because my mind's fully open. So you know how, say, a math number 3, but you can get to 3 how many different ways? Minuses and addeds and times. How many times can you get to 3? So it's the same thing with perspective. So if people are closed-minded on this dark perspective and then, come around the corner and look at it this way. Oh my, I never even thought of that. Okay, look, then they'll be grateful for the moment, and to take in moments. That's something I learned recently. I've been taking in moments. Like, I'll just really stop and just cherish a moment and take in a deep breath, because like, I'm so grateful for all I have become from, as close as I was to going down. So it's beautiful. And then to have my first poem ever copyrighted and everything, and it's out and it's going in I got a secret for everybody. It's going to be in a magazine. I can't tell when, or I can tell, but I won't. And it's not even in my own city, not in my own state. It's clear across the whole map. And that I'm so blessed. I'm grateful. So I'm just excited and always asking God, just keep me ready, keep me ready. Keep me ready. And I stay ready. I get up early, work on my knee. I don't give up on my knee. I push my knee to the max every single day and go on to wherever God leads me that day.
Man, you heard Lyrics tell you, stay ready, stay ready. You know the saying, you won't have to get ready if you stay ready. And every day is a new day, a new opportunity to chase your greatness. A new day is another way for you to let go, let God, give the control up. Like, man, I don't want anybody to miss this. Because you're dropping so much knowledge, and I know you got so much stuff. I've watched it myself. Can you give the audience the YouTube and other ways that we can connect with you?
So youtube.com is just Lyrix2Vision, Lyrix, the number 2 Vision. And that'll pull me up anywhere. You can even Google it if you want. I currently don't have any songs on all platforms right now. There might be 1 or 2 still there because I put like 5 or 6 out, but I'm saving it. I got 2 albums coming with 21 songs. Very, very powerful songs. I got a Bowley song I just did. There's a song that's God's Got It. It's called God's Got It. It's so beautiful. I'm just excited to share everything with y'all. And then my posters. See, here's my posters with my poem on it that are going into magazines and stuff like that. It's called I Can. I wrote this last year watching a Hood movie called Imperial Dreams. Have you ever seen it?
Yeah.
I was watching. So when he's in the car writing and his son's in the back seat, right?
Yep.
I paused the movie and I wrote this poem right then and there. And then later, I figured out how to copyright it, because since we're a team of so short, so we have to play many positions to do all these things. So I'm really going out and copying all these. I don't got nobody do, we're really going out and doing all this and figuring out how to copyright. I figured out I made this picture, like I had to learn how to do it on the computer. So I pay $100 every time I need a picture, so I'm just grateful to be where I am, and I pour myself into everybody that comes across me, my kids, my family, anybody I pass, to where, because I know every breath is a blessing, because how many people didn't get a breath, only so far of today, you know what I'm saying? You never know, and people just overstep. People don't realize, like, the really grateful things in life is the feel good with your heart, the smile, the cries, the hugs, all the free stuff is the best stuff in the world. Like, but it's all overlooked by everything. And another good thing that my friend JP Deli says, is beautiful. Anytime you're lost within yourself, within your mind, take yourself back to when you was a baby before life's distractions. That's who you are. Find you there. That's you. You're happy. You're happy just to wake up a new day. Babies, they wake up a new day. They don't know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Find yourself back without life's distractions and see where you want to go with life. You do what you don't do it for anybody else but you. You do it for you. You find you. You know what I'm saying? Don't give up on you. And if people don't want to help you find you, that's okay. God will surround you with the people you need. I'm living proof. I promise you. Just never give up. Live the vision in you, and just procrastination, I say, is the devil. Go now. Go for it. Don't say you're going to do it tomorrow. Do it now, because we don't know if we're going to be here tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? So just keep going. Keep smiling. Keep loving. Keep laughing. Whatever. You know what I'm saying?
You just said something that was so fire and made me think, like, because you said it. You don't know if you're not going to be here tomorrow. Yep. And I've listened to some of your songs, and man, fire. But and I'm for sure everybody else, we already told them links to Vision, go to YouTube, it's all over. What is that those 1 or 2 bars? I want to know. I'm curious, because I know you got one. Those 1 or 2 bars out of all the songs you've done, those 1 or 2 bars that just, when it hits you and it never goes nowhere and you still have them. Can we hear what those are?
Do you want to know what's crazy? I have those on every single song. That's how powerful every single song is. I'm not lying. I impress myself every single song.
Wow.
I'll say, when these things started, I recognized all these things from the devil. I wrote a song called Coming Like Lions. And the chorus goes, see, life keep moving. It's the way that it goes. Keep your head up. Got to stay on your toes. If they flexing with the heat, then we bring them the cold. Ice froze on these demons, gonna bury their souls. Blessed up in this life, I got God by my side. If you're heading my way, better think twice. I'm surrounded by his shadow all day and night, and I'm coming like a lion. Yeah, I'm ready to fight. And, come when I transfer it from, if they flexing with the heat, then we'll bring them the cold. Ice froze on these demons, gonna bury their souls. Let's go. Let's go. That's on YouTube. Go watch it. It's fun. My son's in all my videos. He's an inspiration. He's even rapping in a couple of doing little parts. So my little 9-year-old. So I'm just blessed and grateful just to be where I am, because I know when I was in the hospital bed what I was looking at, So it's real. You can do it. You just gotta believe it.
That was fire, and you just said it. You capped it when you just said when you were in that hospital bed. And I want people to understand everything we've been saying about that Lyrix has been talking about tonight. And it came. Remember, it's all about you. We've all been knocked down, and Les Brown says best: when you fall down, get knocked down, make sure you fall on your back, so you're looking up, so you can get up.
Yep.
Fall down 8 times, get up 9 times.
Yeah,
and Lyrix just told you when it was on that when he was in that hospital bed, that was that final click for him and his why, his mom. And now you just heard him again, his why, his son, like his why helps him push him. And he has that circle, that network that's around him. And I tell people all the time, you show me your network, I'll show you your net worth.
Yep.
And I'm telling you, that happiness starts with you. And I got one thing to ask you, Lyrix, because I have to ask everybody. And so I'm going to ask you, to that person that's out there, come in, like, you know where you came from and how you got here. And we talked about if I would have had that mentality back then. What is something that you would tell the people right now to help change their mentality right now so that they can start living in now? The time is now.
You got to face that there is nothing we can do to change anything out of our control. You have to accept everything for what it is, no matter how hard it hurts. Because once you do, greatness begins from there. You have to accept you and believe in you. A big thing, I got a whiteboard. I fill out my whiteboard, write down notes, write down goals, no matter how small it is, no matter how big it is. And don't get defeated within yourself if you didn't make as much progress as you wanted, because any progress is progress. So never stop. Like, it's all gaining and it's all gaining. So fight for you, because life is beautiful once you really open your eyes. So whatever it is that you're blinding yourself from, whatever is blocking your vision, find that hole in the ceiling where the light is. Like I said at the start of the show with the never give up the fight, even when you lose sight, because just one glimpse of the light can change your life for real. And just never give up. Like, life's beautiful. Like, find the goods. Find what makes you happy. No matter how goofy it is, you're going to find other people that want to do the same goofy stuff. Promise. Yeah. It don't matter. You know what I'm saying? And then you're happy because you don't have to hide who you are, wherever you are, whatever you do. Just be you and just wake up and go do the life you want to live. You'll never know unless you go for it. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. And time ain't never going to stop. That's another thing I say, live like the clock, because the clock don't stop.
Oh, I like that.
Moving.
I like that.
Oh, you're gonna love a lot of these songs, I promise you, because they ain't no joke.
I couldn't have wrapped that up any better than you did, because you just hit us with everything. The vision in you, the time is now. Yeah. Like, never give up the fight. Live in your now. The happiness starts with you. You've given it all to us, and everything that you're centered around and that you're trying to help people with their mindset is understanding that no matter what it is in life, it begins with you as the individual. You have to start with you, the vision in you. Yep. Man.
You got it.
I couldn't.
Nobody can stop it. That. Yep. Nobody can stop it but you. Nobody can stop it but you. Don't. Hey, excuses come, as easy as you want to make them. And hey, fear, face everything and rise. Fear is what we make it. Was what we make it. So fear ain't nothing. Fear ain't nothing. It is what we make it. You guys ever seen that movie, that little clown movie? Okay, the clown's only powerful when you give him power, when you're scared of him. But when you ain't, what is he? You know what I'm saying? It's the same thing with the devil. It's the same thing with fear. Face everything and rise. That's how you face fear every single time, no matter what it is. Face it and don't. And if something says it's coming, wait till it gets there. Cool. Sometimes it ain't coming. 9 out of 10 times, fear is not coming. 90% of fear never comes true. So just keep moving. And if it comes to your face it then. Keep moving. Let's go. Smile.
Man, you heard Lyrix said it best. Don't give that negativity. Don't give that fear. Don't give up your power. Keep your power. The power is within you. Yep. Man, I couldn't have. I'm not even finna touch that. I'm gonna leave that where it is, because that's what it is. But man, I have to tell you, Lyrix, on behalf of every single body that tuned in. Again, I appreciate everybody tuning in. I must say, on behalf of everybody, thank you for being so transparent, sharing your life. We're rooting for you. We want nothing but the best for you. We can't wait to continue to see the greatness in you. Can't wait to see you all over the charts, music dropping everywhere, hear the poems going. Man, we can't wait. We wish nothing but greatness, but I had to tell you, thank you for taking the time tonight to come on. We really appreciate it.
Thank you so much. It's my honor, man, for real. Thank you. It's a blessing, and I'm grateful to be here. It's grateful to have you, because we ain't just gonna be this interview. We're gonna be rocking together forever. We got a mission. We got a world to change, and God's bringing us all together to do it. So I believe it. I know it, and that's what it is, because I already see the vision. Let's go.
Yep. Again, now don't run nowhere. I want to hit you. I want to holler at you right after so stay with me. Don't go nowhere.
Can I tell you one more thing real quick?
Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
Hey, always remember, okay, when I say vision in you, it's not what you see through your eyes. It's the vision from within you. Find the vision from within you. That's the vision in you. All right. Now, but thank you guys again. Much love. God bless you guys. No matter what, put a smile on your face. And if you got a breath and you can do a backflip, no, don't do no backflip. No, just give somebody a hug. This is a thing I tell people to do. Go give 13 strangers a compliment every single day. Pick 13 strangers and just tell them hi. Anything like that. Just say hi to 13 strangers and watch it change their life and watch it make you feel better about yours too. Watch.
Oh, I'm definitely doing that. I thought I did it, but now I'm finna go overboard. Yeah. I appreciate that. Man, I thanks all the advice, but again, stay with me because I want to talk to you after the show. But as usual, brother, thank you for coming on. And as always, I'll see you on the other side, my friend.
Always. Let's go.
Man, y'all thought I was playing. I hope y'all was paying attention because Lyrix was dropping bars tonight. Lyrix Division. Make sure you check him out. Go support. Go follow us. Go subscribe. Go listen to his music because I listened to it and I promise you it's life-changing. Some of the things that he was saying, it resonated with me so well. I couldn't have said nothing that he was saying any better because he was right on the mark every single time. Remember, the vision is in you. And I want you to remember that. Don't forget, 13 people. Go out there and speak some positivity, even if it's just to say hi. But as always, I thank everybody for tuning in. Gonna miss y'all. Gotta wait a whole nother week to talk to y'all. But y'all know we'll be back next Thursday, same time, 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central. And as always, I love you. I'm gonna miss you till next week. And remember, as always, live in your purpose with purpose on purpose. I'll see y'all next week.
I'm back.
Every time I walk out that door, every time I interact with anybody new, my purpose is to help change.
It's time to celebrate life. If you know that you're in charge of your life, it's time to stand up. If you know you want better for your life, it's time to stand up. If you know that you have what it takes to be in charge of your life, it's time to stand up. If you know that you are not just trying to be good for you, but for those around you, it's time to stand up. As a matter of fact, look to the person to your left and tell them you are enough.
I want to help you change, and just like you change, every time I interact with somebody, they help me change. It's no different than if I met an individual and they had 4 quarters and they need to change, or if I had $1 and they had 4 quarters, I need to change. We can swap the money. The value is still the same. They still got $1, I still got $1, but we both exchange something, and it was a change for both of us. So every time I walk out that door, I inspire to help change lives just as much as lives have changed me.
Y'all been listening to the wrong people, watching the wrong things all your life, and it's time to put to rest all those negative thoughts because you are enough. It's time to put to rest that self-doubt because you are enough. It is time to get rid of that negative energy because you are enough. It is time to stop listening to people that don't have the best interests of you and your life because you are enough. So let's have a moment of silence. I want everybody to understand that you are the person that's in charge of your life. Everything that you have inside of you to be who you're supposed to be in life. You have a destiny, and that destiny can only be accomplished through you, by you, and only you with the help of God. When you realize that you are the person you are, because you're not a carbon copy, there's only one you. They try to put you in a box. Society tries to put you in a box, but you can't be in a box. How can you be in a box when there's only one you? But then they tell you, think outside the box. What I'm trying to get you to understand is there is no box.
I want to pass on the things that I have to the generations behind me. By the time it's time for me to get called home and go to the grave, I want to be empty. I believe in bankrupting the cemetery, so I can't take this knowledge with me because the cemetery is already full of brilliant ideas and unwritten books and innovative ideas, I can't take this with me. So I'm trying to leave it all here as Billy Graham Jr. to the next generation so somebody else can carry it on.